Hello, my Zesty Lemons. It is Lee, and thank you so much for stopping by Zesty Tarot. Today we're going to do another special reading, if you will, and it's going to focus on Kanye West. My friend Mariel, which I will put her link down below, we were talking about him, and the question was whether or not he was going to take it upon himself to get the help that he needs. We all know how Kanye is, but let's go ahead and see what's going to transpire. Okay, so, sweet universe, I would like to know okay, well, this already came out, so we have authenticity, okay? So this is telling me that there's a combination here. Let me show this again. So with the authenticity card, while he's showing everyone that this is who he is, I believe that he's also hiding behind a mask. So we'll just keep that there since that flew out. All right, sweet universe. What do we need to know about Kanye? Will he ever take it upon himself to get the help that he needs? What is it going to take? That's the question. What is it going to take for Kanye West to get the help that he needs? Because he definitely needs attention to help with his let's say his issues. What is it going to take for Kanye West to get the treatment that he needs? What is it going to take for Kanye West to get the treatment that he needs? Sorry if that's loud. And I keep on doing it. What is it going to take for Kanye West to get the treatment that he needs? Okay, I'm going to shuffle this 2 more times. What is it going to take for Kanye West to get the treatment that he needs? All right. So let's go ahead and cut the deck. That's very strong there. All right. Okay. So we have clearing. We have entanglement. We have non-duality. And at the bottom of the deck, we have phases. Okay. So let me go ahead and get this situated here. Goes here. There we go. I'm tripping. Actually, let me just do it this way, because... It's been a while since I used these this oracle deck, so I will be looking at the meanings in the booklet, but that does not take away from, you know, the actual reading. Just want to put that out there. All right, so like I said, with authenticity, I kind of feel as though while he has everyone thinking that this is genuinely him, I believe that there is a mask. And I'm pretty sure you all believe that as well. I mean, Well, I can't really say. I don't know. So, but I can speculate and say that he's wearing a mask, and I can join the masses and assume the same thing. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at authenticity, which is number 36. Okay. So the key phrases here, or the questions to be asked, is my present moment being dictated by wounds of my past? Oops, is this the right? No, it's not the right one. Sorry. But I mean, that makes sense too. Okay, so am I hiding behind a false front of how I really feel? Do I perceive a false intention from another to throw me off trail? Is there a component in the situation that is not as it seems? Am I holding on to that is not the truth? So, now there was something that I saw here. It says that as an empath, you are the first one to know the truth of pure intentions. But as an empath, it must be decided for themselves. Decide if they are being authentic. So are you creating a false sense of self for others to see? Okay, so not really asking me or you, but you get the gist of this. So I feel as though he is definitely putting on this mask. And I kind of feel like Kanye is thinking to himself, well, I can't stop now. If I'm going to go down, then I'm going to make sure that I am the greatest conspiracy theorist or whatever, he's trying to be. What's the word I'm looking for? An antagonist. If I'm going to go down as the most cringiest antagonist known to man, then I want to go down with a true purpose. So if he's going to be a villain, then he's going to do it with style in his mind. But I don't think that this is genuinely who he wants to be. Okay? So to answer the question, I mean, we're still going to have to go through the layers here. But like I said, I just kind of feel like he knows. And he kind of feels like, I got to keep this up. I got to keep this facade going. And I believe that he knows that he's taken it too far. Okay, so with number 15, with clearing, let's take a look at that. All right. So it says, have I cleansed myself today? Is my space clear of negativity? Would cleansing my physical, emotional, and mental self bring a new perspective about the situation? Does something need to be cleared out in my life in order to make it lighter? So this is telling me that, yeah, he definitely needs to... I saw something on TikTok, and it was an older woman. And she said she was sick and tired of him. Paraphrasing here, but I mean, same thing. She said she was sick and tired of him. And the way that she said it, it just gave black mama vibes. I mean, it doesn't matter about the, ethnicity, but as a black woman, and we know how mamas, our mamas get. I wish you go sit your ass down somewhere. You getting on my nerve. Like, that tone. And that's what she said, but the way that she was telling him, like, sweetheart, I know that you're going through some things. I understand it. But she was basically saying, like, the way that you're going about things is not it. And I think this is what it is. We have too many people that get a rise out of how we act sometimes, because they just know that, oh, there go Kanye. He about to be, Kanye again. And I would even have to say for him, this has to be extremely exhausting to try to keep up this facade. And try to be somebody that you know that you do not want to be. The entanglement, I honestly feel, is the bridges that he is burning. And Kanye, this is where I say that he realizes that he took it too far. I know that Kanye most likely has made mention of the infamous Illuminati. And he might have said some things. I don't know. I don't really pay too much attention to half of the things that he says. But I'm assuming that he got himself into some shit. Not only with the anti-Semitic comments that he was making, simply because he did not believe that he would be canceled. For whatever reason, in his mind, he wants to be a martyr. But he's going about this all the way wrong. You know, you can be how you say, a humanitarian and teach necessary lessons without what he's doing right now with the I'm not even gonna try to touch the political things, but you know, if you know, you know, okay? So I just feel like he is trying to rev up as many people as he can for this cause that is in his mind. And it's not doing him any favors at all. Now, I'm gonna keep what I was gonna say to myself until I see how the cards come out, okay? So the next one is the non-duality. So let's take a look at that. And that was what, 49. Okay. See, this is interesting because this is basically what I just said. So it says I'm not going to read. Okay, well, as empaths, the universe tries to teach us that there is a different choice. This other choice is called non-duality. Through judgments and labels, thoughts and emotions are projected. Through judgments, labels. Through judgments and labels, thoughts and emotions are projected out into the world as energy. It is not hard to see that projected experiences of most, because of duality, is one of fear and lacking. So, with this being said right here, I definitely, hold on, I want to say, it says that this is also, hold on, let me just keep on going. So it says, seeing one thing, but feeling this constant barrage of energetic judgment, labeling, fear, and it becomes very taxing, and it is a lower vibration. It causes heaviness that often becomes your daily existence or experience in this world. When you give into the same process of duality, you add your own energies to this experience because you are your own power and you become your own worst enemy. So, let's see. When you realize that sometimes things bad happen to you, it can lead to greater learnings. That adversity can build emotional strength. And okay, so basically what I'm getting from this, and this is what I'm honestly feeling, and I know that you all are going to agree as well. He's acting out. I mean, I'm not even going to try to put no type of spiritual terminology on this, he is definitely acting out because of the passing of his mother. And not only that, I believe that Kanye, because of the fact that his mother is no longer with us or with him, somewhere down the line, he has grown a hatred for himself. And I don't know if it was his mother that made him feel proud to be a black man or not. But I don't know. It's strange because I know that the death of his mother affected him, but I really don't know the true dynamics between their relationship. But all I know is after her passing, it just went to shit after that. I think it started when Hurricane Katrina hit, and he called that, what was that infamous line? I cannot talk today. Infamous line, Bush doesn't like black people. And I was just like, oh my goodness. You know, like, it was just, it's right then and there. Like, who was it that was with him? Was it Michael Myers, or was it Jimmy? I can't think of his name, but the late night talk show host or whatever. The one that was on Saturday Night Live. Anyways, one of them was sitting there like, oh shit, I did not expect for him to say that. But good old Kanye. I don't know. I just feel like once, and you know, I'm not gonna blame the fact of the Kardashians doing anything to him, because he's a grown ass man and he made the choices that he made. You know, he told what his intentions were with the song Gold Digger. Cannot talk today. Gold Digger. Okay, and I mean, the song is amazing. You know, I'm not gonna knock him for anything. Everybody has their preference. You know what I'm saying? But I think he said it. I mean, he made mention of it then. Like, he was telling women, black women, you know, that he feels like some of them were gold diggers, that they only want, you know, they was just throwing out the stereotypical things that some of the, you know, the women that would try to take advantage of a man would do. But I don't necessarily think that it's just black women. I think it's any woman who has a you know, a gold digging mentality. Okay, I just want to make sure that I say what I say correctly, you know. So anyways, with phases, it says, am I not allowing myself to flow in the energy of the moment? Am I judging people, situations, and moments in a way that allows me to be stuck in this moment? Okay. So what I'm getting from that is Kanye is very impetuous, and he keeps up with the times. At least he adds his own spin to, you know, the current events that's happening in the world. Like, he definitely wants to make himself known. I saw something on YouTube, it was a short, when someone asked him in an interview, where do you get all of this ambition from? And he was just saying, like, I believe, you know, that I could do anything. And he's like, well, what do you think that you would do next? Kind of paraphrasing here, but he was just like, I would try to join the NBA. And they were like laughing at him, basically like, what makes you think that you could do that? And he said, because I believe that I can do anything. So that goes along with what I said when I said that if he's going to be the antagonist, he wants to go down as the greatest antagonist of all time. Like, he wants to make sure that he causes some type of ruckus of some sort. And it Anyways, so let's go ahead and get on with the reading so that we can get a clearer viewpoint here. So do I see from the foundation if he's, what's it going to take? Naturally, I would say it's going to take him to decide for himself whether or not he's willing to take that sacrifice and keep his mouth shut about things. Now, he's already broke his own rule. Did he not say that he was going to keep his mouth shut for a while? And if I'm not mistaken, did he say that he was also going to become president or try to run for president again? Like, this man, you gotta hand it to him now. I can't knock the hustle. Because honestly, that's kind of what I think it is. Part of it is, the mental illness that he has. And another part of it is him kind of playing everybody. Because everybody's like, oh, well, just let Kanye do his thing. He's sick or whatever. So he's like, okay, well, since this is what y'all think, let me go on ahead and let me see how far I can go with this, with this title or this label that you guys have bestowed upon me. Let me see how sick I can really be. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Kanye, I don't think he's as stupid as what people think he is. I know he needs to shut the hell up, but at the same time, I think that some people really need to take the time to listen to him. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I just feel like he needs to be heard. Because in his own, I'm not going to call him wacky. In his own way, he calls people out for their shit. He just needs to be careful about how he's doing things. I will say that, because you piss off the wrong people and it's not going to look good for you. All right, so sweet universe, why are these cards here? Stop it right there. Yeah, a part of me wants to say that he's playing everybody for a damn fool. Because everybody thinks that he's a fool. So, Alright, so the first card out, we have the Ace of Swords. And usually this is talking about having a breakthrough or an aha moment. And I think, honestly, this is talking about what I just said. Like, he realizes that this, okay, again, because I don't want to sound like I'm just spinning around. And plus, this is not concrete evidence. I don't know. I'm just reading what the cards are saying. Excuse me. But I feel that he realizes in order to get what he wants, he's got to have to put on a facade. And I think this was that aha moment. In order for him to accomplish the things that he's wanting to accomplish, he believes that he's going to have to put on this facade. And to be honest with you, I don't know if it's working in the way that he's hoping that it is. Well, I'm going to say it has up until the anti-Semitic comments. Everybody was cool with letting him talk his shit until he brought the anti-Semitic comments into the mix. And then they showed him, okay, we ain't as cool with you as you think that we are, okay? But, let's keep on going. So the next card is the six, I'm sorry, not the six, but the Seven of Cups here. And this is clearing. So this lets me know, excuse me, my nose is itching. He has a lot of things. He has a lot of options. But I also look at this as situations in his life that he knows that he needs to clear, for one. But it's almost as though, because when I look at this, it's almost like he's choosing, okay, which one am I going to be pissed off about today? Instead of just clearing it off and accepting the situations for what they were or are, he chooses to keep this as his fuel. I also feel that with this, like I said, sevens, I don't know if I did say this or not. Sometimes I think in my mind and I think I say it, but I don't. But I feel that the seven represents reflection. And so emotionally, I just feel like he has a lot that he is holding in that he does not want to share, because I believe that he thinks that no one gives a shit anyways. And that kind of falls into what I was saying, you know, with the self-hatred thing. Like I think some things happened to him that he is extremely angry about. Things that he has not came out and said to anyone. And honestly, I don't think that he needs to come out in the public and tell everybody all of his damn business. That's one thing I've never understood about society as a whole. Why do you think it is so important to tell every damn body your business? I had to learn that myself. When you put yourself out there, you're exposing yourself to people that are glad that you're going to go through shit. You're exposing yourself to people who could care less that you're going through shit. You're going to be exposing yourself to people that wouldn't know how to handle what you're going through. So it's going to put you, you know what I'm saying, in a awkward position when you can easily consult a therapist and get everything that you need out, because it's between you two and God, if you believe in God. So you don't have to worry about being exposed or anything like that, because it's between you, God, and whomever your therapist is. But I think that's some deep shit aside from his mother passing away. I think some deep shit really happened to him. And I don't know what all he has came across in the industry itself, because I honestly think that the music industry is a wicked place. And I think that he's been trying to tell everyone, you know, especially those that are wanting to be inspiring hip hop artists. It's not all what you think that it is. It can be very one-sided. I mean, I think it is entirely one-sided from what I'm, you know, when I hear from, you know, media outlets that expose how artists are treated, you know, and whatnot. So yeah, so let's just keep it going. So the next card we have the King of Pentacles here. Non-duality. So with the King of Pentacles, I can't help but to, okay, I think that I'm just going to call it out for what it is. He wants to be a white man. He wants to be a white man. And the thing is, like I said before, his self-hatred for himself. And I believe that there's something that has happened to him, aside from his mother passing away, that has raised this self-hatred amongst himself to the point to where he felt that it was okay to try to erase his own existence through a woman of no color. And so the thing is, regardless of how beautiful your children are, you are still a black man at the end of the day. And the reason why I say this is because, just look, like, I feel like this is, I hate to refer to him as this, but I feel like he's that damn dog. Okay? And he wants to be loyal to, and I have no issue with anybody wanting to be, loyal to, because you know what? I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I think that it is important if you want to rise out of your situation. I think it's very important to surround yourself with, like-minded individuals that have the same vision as you. I think it's very important for you to, you don't necessarily have to cut your friends off, but those that aren't really bringing positivity, or if they're energy vampires or whatnot, you can just talk to them here and there. But if you're on a mission, then surround yourself with individuals that are on the same page. And I feel in his case, the best way to do this is to surround himself by with the top dogs. Because, they're all about making money, so he doesn't want to surround himself. That's the thing. He doesn't want to surround himself with anybody that he feels is going to remind him of him being a black man, which is why I believe that he decided to go on ahead and go on with his preference, which is okay. Do what you do, okay? But the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because I believe that this plays a role here. So don't think that I'm just trying to nitpick at him because of the fact, oh, well, you're just one of those. No, I think that there is something that has happened to him, and I will say this again, and it has caused a deep-seated hatred for himself. There's like an internalized guilt there. Something happened to this man, as I don't know if it was a child or while he was in the industry. And so we're just going to keep going. Okay. So with the entanglement card and the sun card here. Did I show you this? Okay. And sorry if you hear me clear my throat. I know that's gross, but my allergies are bad. I do see that with entanglements, it's very important for you to get away from that narcissistic energy. But the thing is, and I feel like with the sun card here, hold on, let me look at that, because I want to make sure. Number 43. Okay, so it says, when we connect with others in relationships, be it love, business, or friendships, more is involved than the energy of the present moment. We soon learn quickly that we have been ensnared in all of their unfinished businesses, emotional hurts, and cords of the past that have not... Okay, so yeah, this is him needing freedom. This is basically what this is saying. He needs to cut ties and cut these cords. So these two, like I said, something happened to him. And honestly, I think it's not just the bipolar. I'm going to probably keep saying that until I'm red in the face. But this is freedom and happiness. he needs to free himself of that. Once he gets all that toxicity out, and when he realizes that whatever happened to him was not his fault, and that it was the fault of someone else, and actually do the work to get himself the help that he needs. I just, there's just some type of, I don't know how to describe it. This dude is heavy. All right, and then we have the Emperor card at the bottom of the deck here. And to me, I just look like that's basically saying, like, yes, these are phases that he's going through. And people are going to be looking at it like, oh, well, this is just something that but he does need to get a grip on things. He needs to take action and realize that these patterns that he's doing is not really, just not giving him the justice that he thinks that it is. So while in a weird way, he is making history in a strange way, there's a lot of mockery going on here. And not just of himself, but as, you know, like, you have some individuals that are laughing. And I'm going to tell you right now, the person that shall not be named that is running for, you know, the elections could care less about that man. And that's what he needs to understand. He's not in the same caliber as these men. He will never be in the same caliber as these men. You see how quickly they revoked everything that he had when he made those anti-Semitic comments. And even if he still has a lot of money, you know, to back him up, that still does not take away from the fact that they cut him off. And it's going to be hard for him to regain that status. Then when I'm done with this, I'm going to go ahead and I want to ask the cards, what is life going to be like now that he, you know, is no longer a billionaire? Actually, I'm going to ask that right now. What is life going to be like for Kanye West now that he is no longer a billionaire? What is going to transpire? Because I can tell you right now, I think that he's wanting to become president simply because that's a meal ticket for him. If he can actually convince other individuals that he knows what the hell he's talking about, and he actually wins, then he's definitely going to. That's gonna be an interesting. Ooh, it's gonna be interesting. Oh, something's tickling my nose. Alright, what is going to transpire now that Kanye West is no longer a billionaire? Okay. Strong right there. Okay, so we have Judgment here at the bottom of the deck. Which is also interesting because I see, I kind of feel like this is defending himself yet again for something. Okay, so we have the King of Wands We have the Four of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Devil. We have the Tower. And then, of course, you know. All right. So when I see the King of Wands, I see someone that is basically, okay. Let me see here. Because the Four of Cups can be looked at two different ways. Either one, this is people wanting to make offers to him and he's like, no. Or this could be him and excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. And he doesn't want to do it. So I might have to do, excuse me, allergies, boy. Leon, let me do a clarification here so I can see what this is talking about exactly. Oh, I feel like my sneeze come on. Oh, goodness. Thank you. All right, let's see here. Why is the Four of Cups here? Why is the Four of Cups here? Okay. Don't fall off. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Do I want this one? I guess I do. Okay, so that one that was going to slide off. We have the Page of Cups. So create a new adventure, or adventure is what we have here. So I'm kind of getting notion like people are pleading with him to do something and he refuses to do so. I don't know if this is an apology, because this could, you know, this could represent forgiveness. This could be an awakening of some sort. But, okay, why is the Six of Pentacles here? His energy, oh, I wasn't trying to do all that, but okay. They all flipped, so might as well keep them. So we have change attachments to wealth and status. We have changing the mind about a career and job. Success, harmony, and stability with the Four of Wands. And then we have acquire property, profit, and retire. Okay. So I'm wondering if people are trying to talk him into retiring and he refuses to. It's either they want him to retire or they want him to basically just stop trying to find other avenues to, you know, obtain money. Because from the looks of things, he has been blackballed, shadow banned, if you will. And with the Tower card here that came out, and I was looking at the Six of Pentacles here, because the Six of Pentacles can talk about managing and, you know, managing where you invest your money, your charities and whatnot. And I'm wondering if he's hoping that individuals are going to give back to him the same way that he did at one point. But the thing is that that's a no-go. That's not going to happen for him at all. And then we have with the Hanged Man, changing your mind about money, career, and job. I just feel like with these cards here, I don't know if he's going to start, like, if he leaves the music industry and then becomes, it's weird, but, you know, like a property, you know, investing in property or of some sort. I mean, because at least he will have stability there if he invests in property. Or at least, you know, he might have to sell a lot of the things that he has. Sheesh, Kanye. Okay. Can I see what's going on with this King of Wands here? These cards are not friendly when it comes to wanting to shuffle them in that fashion, so. Why is the King of Wands here? Actually, why are all of these these cards here? We'll just do it that way. I don't know. I will say this. Kanye needs to be careful with who he chooses to pick his battles with. Okay, so cut your losses and conserve. And so this is the King of Wands here, but emotionally, yeah, he realizes, like I said, with everything that has transpired, even if he was to try to go after, you know, another planet, it's not going to work out for him. It's just not. Now I'm going to look at the Devil card here. And we have, okay, so, well, I guess we could do the, well, they're creating a new avenue, but the Devil card, the worst is over, stability ahead. So I feel like with this, if he gets out of the mess that he's in, if he, honestly, I think it's going to have to take him to get out of the game. Like, and I think that with the Illuminati, they're going to tell him that. He just has one more time to piss them off. And I think that it's going to be, okay, look, you either do what we tell you or we're going to get rid of you ourselves. And I don't want that to happen to him. Well-deserved success and you are being noticed. But I don't look at that as a positive light. I don't look at that as a positive light at all. Because that to me, it's like you're getting all the recognition. you're on this horse and you're like, yay, it's all about me, but it just doesn't set well with me. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, getting a raise, respect, and gains. And so with this, okay, so yeah, it's going to come a point to where he's going to want to start apologizing to, you know, if he hasn't already, those that he has mocked, made fun of, whatever the case may be. He's going to hope and pray that they're going to give him the opportunity to be forgiven. But I kind of think that after all of this, it's a no-go. I think that he has pissed off way too many people. Yeah, Kanye has ruined his career. I could be wrong, but I think that he has ruined his career. And even if he tried to find a way to get back in the game, I think that he's about to be stopped. Like I said, he has pissed off the wrong people, and they're not going to let him pursue anything else. They're going to say to him, well, I ain't going to say verbatim, I don't know, but something under the lines of, you know, either you leave or we're going to make you leave. You know what I'm saying? And that is honestly kind of scary, because that's why he needs to go ahead and he needs to get the help that he needs. I have to be very careful with how I say things, because as a reader, you don't want, you know, you just, but you all, I'm sure that's not right reading, but listening to this, you know what I'm trying to say without saying it. So I'm really worried for him. And he's just going about things the wrong way. That's what I see. So I don't know if this reading resonates. I kind of hope it doesn't. But yeah, he needs to focus on just him, you know, him and his family. That's another thing. He really needs to focus on those babies. You brought these kids into this world in hopes to erase whatever you've gone through. At least protect them. And do the best that you can to protect them. Because I just don't want people, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it, but I don't know. I'm just going to leave it here. So that's it. That's all I have to say on that. Ultimately, I just hope that he decides to get help. I don't see that anytime soon. And I don't think it's going to get any better after this. Thank you for watching.